by Ryan Garcia, the sensation of boxing, who is taking boxing to a whole new level. And we're very excited, thrilled that we can be here at the Honda Center, where many big legends, many big fights have taken place, like the likes of Julio Cesar Chavez. We staged here the first
Oscar's my favorite
world
fighter of all
title
time, and guess what?
for Canelo Alvarez.
He scares me.
Against Hatton. And so we're now
Something sinister behind that smile.
Excited to showcase this amazing card on Valentine's Day.
Bro, I've been cured for years, for a couple of years now. 2 years ago, I was
Day
in a coma.
Brawl, live on DAZN.
I haven't had a cough, a sniffle, anything since.
We couldn't be any happier. Ryan Garcia, who is 21 years old, he's a contender who is quickly on the rise and has developed to an athlete that is on the verge of breaking through and winning that world title that everybody is always searching for. Like I said, we have an amazing undercard. We have the one and only Jorge Linares, who has fought for world titles. He's a multiple world champion. He's obviously in a very difficult and tough fight against a fighter who has been in with Ryan Garcia. So this, as you can see, this card is a very important card for
darker than Carol
for
Brooks
all participants who are fighting on this card. Tickets are still available and are priced from $25 all the way to $150. They are going extremely fast. As you can imagine, all fighters, Ryan Garcia has been amazing promoting this event, and all his fans and everybody's fans here are gonna come out and have a nice date with their partner, watching some great fights, some great knockouts. So we feel that Valentine's Day can be a tradition every single year now, where, you know, instead of doing the normal taking out your girlfriend or taking out your boyfriend,
they try to take advantage of all them lonely ass teenage hearts to come out to see King Ryan on Valentine's Day because they don't got no dates.
Enjoy a nice evening, but we have to give credit to Ryan, whose idea was, hey, why not fight on Valentine's Day, you know, and get everybody out here, and so we're thrilled that we can stage this fight at the Honda Center during Valentine's Day, and everybody can have a great time. Like I said, you can buy your tickets at the Honda Center box office. But if you're not here live, you can subscribe or tune in. If you already have DAZN, which is the destination for boxing, DAZN in its 1 year of existence, right, Joe, has been doing an incredible job.
Who the hell is Joe?
In giving the
Joe
fight
Markowski?
fans
Twilight?
the best fights, including all the Canelo fights, including Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, every world champion that Golden Boy Promotions has, every fighter that Eddie Hearns and Matchroom Boxing promote. DAZN is the destination for boxing, and it's only getting better and better. So we want to thank DAZN for giving us this opportunity, and like I said, I mean, this is the destination for boxing. So thank you, DAZN. I also want to thank the sponsors, Hennessy, who has been doing an incredible job. Thank you for being in our corner. Never stop, never settle. So at this time, I want to take the
Chocolate
opportunity
brownies, my
to
man. That's
call
Kel
up to the
Brook's
podium
deepest, darkest secrets.
my partner.
Chocolate
He is a
brownies.
Hall of Famer. He is a legend. He is a fighter who has broken records and who is the epitome of what a fighter should be. And that is my friend, my partner, and Hall of Famer Bernard Hopkins to say a few words. Bernard.
I like that Bernard don't be on that
thanks, Oscar. You know,
crazy ass shit that don't make no sense no more. Remember he was on that shit for like 10 years?
To the right and to the left.
Old ass stories.
The spotlight, then you got to go take it. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to give it to you. So have a good fight on both sides and understand that the legacy always been very important when it's over. So remember, be mindful of the night. I mean, you know, a couple of days from now. Be mindful of any night that you can go ahead and shine so you can catch the fans around the world attention.
He way better than Oscar. You hear that fucking shit?
Did
you even understand anything Oscar said?
That. This is
or
your
pay
opportunity.
attention?
Thank you.
I sure as hell didn't. I've been talking over it the whole damn time.
Thank you,
So
thank you, Bernard.
Oscar,
so the Honda Center is a legendary sports venue, and we're excited to bring this special Valentine's Day brawl to this iconic arena. We expect a full house, like I mentioned before. We expect fans from all over Southern California, and know that it's going to be an action-packed mega fight. At this time, I'd like to welcome Tim Ryan, who is the CEO and president of the Honda Center, to say a few words. Tim.
I'm shocked this guy don't have a wig. Usually the owners of these arenas be having wigs.
I want to say, Oscar, thank you for bringing an unbelievable card to this building once again. We've been very fortunate to have some of the greatest fans, I believe, in the world right here in Orange County. We've hosted 55 fights prior to this. This will be number 56. Robert, thank you for your support and your belief in Orange County. We sincerely appreciate it. Thanks to DAZN, I've read more about that than I had ever known about. What a phenomenal platform to showcase boxing and a card like this. I want to wish all the boxers good luck.
Turn it up.
Good health. We have sold a tremendous number of tickets. As you said, Oscar, there's still a few left. It's going to be an exciting evening. Our fans here are fired up. I'm fired up about it. I'll be here throughout the evening. So again, on behalf of the Honda Center, Oscar, Bernard, Robert, DAZN, I look forward to it. All of our fans throughout Southern California look forward to this. Another phenomenal night of boxing. Thank you very much.
Tim, thank you very much. For the past year, our relationship with DAZN has continued to grow for the best. And DAZN has the best schedule in boxing history, as evident by the amazing year they had in 2019 of can't-miss fights. Throughout our partnership, Golden Boy's best fights have become more accessible and affordable for fans without the price tag of traditional pay-per-view. I can't wait for 2020. 2020 is shaping up to be even better. So, and we have one man to thank. I want to call up to the podium. He is the Executive Vice President of DAZN North America. That is my good friend, Joe Markowski. Joe.
My man Twilight. Let's see how pale he come out. Ooh, look at him, the vampire turtleneck. He got the sunglasses too?
Sunny Southern California. For me, the narrative around this fight is pretty straightforward. Is Ryan Garcia a social media phenomenon, or is he a future world champion?
He ain't have his blood.
And 2020 will reveal a lot on that front. Starting with the big question, can Ryan put on a show on Valentine's Day? Can he take on a big challenge later in the summer?
If this is not the dead giveaway to confirm that he is the head vampire.
The answers to all those questions will be revealed in due course, starting Friday night exclusively on DAZN. It's early in the year, but we're pretty excited about what we've delivered thus far in 2020. Jaime Munguia at the start of the year, successfully moving up into one of boxing's hottest divisions.
He need a pint of virgin blood
around the Super Bowl
quick
in Miami. Ryan Garcia and Jorge Linares, as we've mentioned, in separate bouts this week in California, and to close a month out on Leap Year Day,
the legendary vampire?
Mikey Garcia in a huge fight with Jesse Vargas in Texas. That's all in the first 2 months of this year. And as Oscar mentioned, we're promising a lot more to come in 2020. I just want to thank all the fighters to my right and my left. Wish you good health and good luck for this Friday night. And thanks to all the media for joining us today. We look forward to seeing all of you come Friday night here in Southern California.
He's the money man.
Thanks very much.
He where the money come from. Then the report up top.
Thank you very much, Joe. And look, Saturday night will feature
he's a day walker,
an impressive,
a half day walker.
impressive undercard with many contenders
walk in the day.
and prospects. Some of them have joined us today. Opening up the night, we have Alejandro Pinpon Reyes with a record of 2-0 and 2 knockouts. Alejandro, right here. He's going to be opening up the night. He's from Mexicali, Mexico. He'll be fighting in a 4-round lightweight battle against Nelson Colon, who Reyes is here with us today, right? So Reyes is here. And so that should be opening up the night, the special night on the 14th of February. Also, I actually would like to call up to the podium a newly signed prospect at Golden Boy Promotions. He has a record of 6-0 and 5 KOs. He has the pedigree to become something special, and he is of Parlier, California, and he'll be participating in a 6-round welterweight bout against Daniel Avenjalista. Let me call up to the podium to say a few words.
Everybody up there
Evan
looks so
Sanchez.
miserable.
Evan.
Press conferences are not supposed to be like this, but they're not supposed to be boring too.
How you guys doing? This is my first time, so you gotta be patient with me. First, I want to thank Golden Boy for putting me on a big old card like Ryan Garcia. It shows a lot that I'm meant to be on this big card. I'm showing somebody that I do belong in this card, so that means a lot to me. Second, I want to thank the 200 people that I'm bringing from the Central Valley coming out and supporting me on a Friday night. It takes like 3 hours to get here in LA, and that means a lot that they're coming out and supporting me. And I just want to say Friday night, hopefully I could take over the spotlight. No offense, Ryan, but hopefully
I'm gonna be here on Friday night watching this.
Show everybody what I got that night. Thank you.
With y'all. Who else ain't got no hose?
Beautiful. Thank you, Evan.
I'm not saying that in a derogatory manner
people, imagine bringing down on a Friday night. It's gonna be pretty cool. So congratulations, man. You deserve it. At this time, I would like to call up to the podium as well. He's also a top prospect that we at Golden Boy believe in. He has not only the amateur pedigree, but also, you know, he has that work ethic and that.
I'm actually going to be covering this card and making crab cakes for my lady.
Go out there and
homemade jumbo lump crab cakes too.
Impress the crowd. I'm really excited.
By the way,
we're
going to talk about Wilder Fury after this press conference.
Pronounce
Hopefully
your name.
we're not here all night.
But Bektemir, with a record of 4-0, 3 knockouts, of Indio, California. You want to say a few words? Come on.
I'm going to show my crab cakes on my Instagram and my Twitter. Show you boys
with a record of 4-0 and 3 knockouts.
Salam alaikum hammaga. Albatta
that video will be back soon.
Mana shu jangga Xudo xolasa inshaalloh tayyorgarlik juda yaxshi bo'ldi. Trenerlarimiz Joel Diaz, Tono Diaz bilan yaxshi sparring partnerlar bilan.
I will go with Oscar. Not even gonna lie.
Tayyorgarlik ko'rdik. Inshaalloh barchalarni chiroyli g'alaba bilan xursand qilishga albatta harakat qilamiz. Thank you so much.
Is somebody gonna introduce? Translate?
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming up here to support us. Thank you to Golden Boy and the World of Boxing for giving me this opportunity. It was a great training camp. Thank you to my coaches, Joel Diaz and Antonio Diaz. Thank you to my sparring partners. If they were hurt, I didn't make it on purpose. And it's going to be a great fight. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Gracias. So he's fighting Marc Antonio Periban with a record of 25-5 and 16 KOs, who's already fought for a world title. So Bektemir is on the fast pace.
Still around?
I mean, we plan.
Hell yeah, I got Fury winning, bitch.
Possibly
at
fighting
me.
Him for a world
title.
Come at me, bro. Very
We're gonna talk about that after this press conference. I ain't scared of none.
Like I said, has the pedigree. He has, I don't know how many amateur fights, but has a lot of experience, a lot of power. He comes forward. He's very fan-friendly. So we're really looking forward to this fight. It's a tough fight. Marco Antonio Periban is no walk in the park. I'm sure Joel Diaz and everybody prepared you well. So come out fighting, and may the best man win.
Oscar.
All right.
It's 350 amateur fights.
350 amateur fights.
200 knockouts in amateur.
200 knockouts. So, I mean, you can imagine 4-0, 3 knockouts.
Yeah, I don't know where they pulled
He'll possibly be fighting for a world title like in 2 or 3 fights. So,
I think I've seen him in another fight after that.
Good luck. Also, I want to introduce a young man. They call him the T-Dog. T-Dog Nava. He has a record of 7-2 with 1 knockout. He's a native of Los Angeles, California, fighting out of the West Side Boxing Club. And so the West Side Boxing Club has been doing an amazing job producing these young champions, young, hungry champions. And West Side Boxing Club, a shout out. Thank you. Thank you very much for all your continued support that you give boxing and these young kids. So let me call up to the podium if he's here. Is he here? Is Nava here? Yeah, Nava, come up to the podium. Record of 7-2, 1 knockout. Tenochtitlan T-Dog Nava.
Well, first then, I want to thank Golden Boy and Golden Boy staff.
Nice sweater.
Oscar, Eric, Roberto Diaz, for having me in such an amazing card, and I just can't wait till Friday. Friday will be a good night under this amazing card, and we're ready to go.
My hat's seeing some real shit though. Oh Lord, I do wish I pulled out. Man, I wish I did.
Thank you. Now, opening up
that's kind of wrong to say now.
Championship telecast
with the person,
right, Joe? We started.
Love my daughter, but
6
controversial subject. Anyway,
Pacific,
moving on to boxing.
9 p.m. Eastern. We have 4 high caliber, exciting fights, exciting fighters who will give everything they have inside the ring, live on the DAZN.
Do you log into the DAZN?
I'm really excited for this fight. Really excited
I never
for
they got to get some original content or something else.
Calling up to the podium.
And I don't want to see DJ fucking Calif talking about boxing.
Let me first call up a fighter who has been taking the boxing world by storm. He's a very flamboyant, very colorful.
Come on, Oscar,
which
shit.
I love. He's very
also,
and he
where are the
backs it up.
Tecate girls?
He backs it up.
What
He
the
dresses
fuck is
sharp.
going on?
He wears no shirt.
Where's Gennaro?
And he backs it up. It can be 20 degrees in Philly and you still wear no shirt. I mean, he gets inside the ring and he backs it up. I mean, that's how.
I ain't watching no damn
amazing
snooker
this young man is.
or
So
no fucking
let me call him to the
lacrosse or no
podium with a
darts.
record of 13-0 and 9 knockouts. Let's welcome Blair the Flair Cobbs.
He can be a little cringe. I wonder if he got his fucking Mr. T feather in his ear. Nah, he don't.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Blair the Flair, the most exciting man in boxing. I would like to pay homage in all respect to everyone here on Golden Boy staff. You guys are doing a wonderful job. All the people from DAZN for putting on such a big card. It's a fantastic opportunity to once again
You try watching cricket.
grace this world with true
I did
talent
already.
and excitement.
In the movie The Crying Game.
It's
And
great
that was
being
horrible.
on a card, on the undercard of such a great talent as Ryan Garcia, my boy. And hey, you can't get no better in entertainment or in boxing. So with that note, I'll leave you with the infamous woo! The most exciting man in boxing is gonna come and take over the division, the welterweight division. You cannot stop it, because I am here to stay. Woo!
If he ever gets knocked out, he's gonna get mean to death.
Thank you, Blair. Thank you. He will be defending his NABF welterweight title in a 10-round clash against a young man who is gonna bring it. Who is gonna bring it? He's ready. He's prepared. It's gonna be a great fight. Let me introduce to you.
I don't want to wish bad mojo on that dude.
Cody.
Blair the Flair Cobb seemed like one of them dudes
Cody.
that as soon as he get his first big test, he gonna get beat up. We're gonna see though. He got to prove me wrong.
I give you big thanks to God. I give you big thanks to Oscar de Aria. Friday night, I knock you out. I take the bet from you.
Oh shit! Oh yes!
Trust me. Trust the God. I take the bet from you. I fuck you up. I fuck you up. I knock you out.
Oh, he said he gonna fuck him.
Trust me. I fuck you. I'm ready.
Oh shit! Oh, he's ready now.
I'm ready for you. I'm ready. I knock you out. Okay, I'll be ready for you. Friday night, trust me. I knock you fuck out.
Come and get it. Woo! Because I'm sexy, baby.
Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on.
Woo! I'm telling you.
Tell your girls that y'all got to go out later.
They're going to bring it.
I can't go out on Friday night. You got to watch the zone.
I mean, these guys are chiseled.
It's on the zone.
These guys are ready. They are ready to get it on. We're excited, man. I'm telling you, this card is going to be off the hook. Right, Ryan?
Damn, he got my blood pumping.
Woo!
He's like, I fuck you.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce this next young man. He's a 22-year-old southpaw from Santa Ana, California, who is widely considered one of the best rising prospects in the welterweight division.
Be on that man?
Since making his debut, he has steadily climbed the rankings by fighting some of the biggest cards
Blair said he's ready
that Southern
for it,
California has hosted in recent years.
He's sexy.
He will be
degenerates.
He will take on an important step in competition as he defends his WBC Continental America's welterweight title with a record of 15-0 and 10 knockouts. Please help me to welcome Alex Lex Rocha. Alexis.
Hey, I didn't say it, man. Blair the Flair Cobb said it.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, first off, I just want to thank God. I want to thank DAZN for putting me on such a great card with great fighters like Ryan Garcia, on Valentine's Day. I want to thank everyone from Golden Boy, specifically Robert Diaz, who's always been there supporting me. Thank you so much. If I know you're out there watching. And man, what could I say? I'm very excited to fight in front of my hometown.
I'm just a messenger and an agent of you.
Pretty much my hometown. I'm bringing a big crowd. I have a tough competitor in Brad Solomon. I know this guy's no joke, man. But this is a challenge that excites me. I'm more than ready for it. I'm more than ready to go out there and shine, Jobs to steal the show, and that's what I plan to do.
This card going to be hilarious. I can't wait now.
Lopez, who's
what if he beat up Flair Cobb?
Thank you so much. Sorry that the Patriots lost last year, but it's all good. Thank you, guys.
Boxing and crab cakes.
Thank you very much, Alexis. And like I said, he'll be defending his Continental America's welterweight title against the fighter, a competitor that, like I said, this card is stacked.
And I turned into a fucking
top to bottom
pussy. I'm making
he's here to win.
Yeah,
he's here to win. He has a excellent record. He has a winning record. He's ready. He's prepared.
Might as well
he's trained hard.
Watch Murder,
let's call up to the podium Brad
King
Salomon. Brad King Salomon.
First of all,
remember Rose killed this dude with her pussy?
Thank Golden Boy for giving me this opportunity. I just lost on the Golden Boy card in December, but that wasn't nothing. I'm glad they called me back for this upcoming opponent that I'm fighting. He's a real good fighter, and that's all I fought coming up in the boxing game is good fighters and stuff like that. So I tip my hat off to the young fighter who was fighting me today, knowing I'm a dangerous fighter.
Unsolved Mysteries is, I'm sorry, bro.
it's time for me to get back.
That's soft compared to the shit I watch. I watch hardcore shit.
And I think that's what I'm gonna do.
You
Monday.
see the documentary I covered last?
And since we fighting on Valentine,
I don't watch that soft
I started
shit.
a love list, so he gonna be the first one on my love list coming up Friday night. We fighting, and I know he coming to fight, so I'm about to pull the tricks out the bag on a young fighter. And I just want to say it's gonna be a great fight, good card. I need Ryan card, so. It's just a blessing me being here fighting.
Oh, it's coming, King Nello. I'm working on it every single day of the week. Every single day of the week.
All right, now for the co-main event, which is a very special co-main event. You know, I'm always really excited to introduce this young man who has probably one of the best styles in boxing. We saw him fight against Lomachenko, where I'm sure everybody was shocked that he seeing Lomachenko on the canvas for the first time ever in his entire career.
My shit's gonna be right.
And this young man did it with a beautiful combination. You know, we strongly feel that that this fight here, this co-main event, is
that African man got me hyped.
Is a fight that
now I want to see like more drama.
Create one of those fights of fights of the year candidates. You know, it's that type of matchup. Both contenders
I'm sorry,
are
it's
just
a fight.
incredible talents that they possess. So. Let me call up to the podium first a young man that is from that lives here in Los Angeles. He's from Hidalgo, Mexico, Tulancingo.
I know, man. They got Ty in booth. Somebody ratted on him, though.
Had an amazing career.
He's figured it was going to happen.
Been in amazing fights. He was in with Ryan Garcia
like
in a great fight.
YouTube got real soft,
and
that's
he
why
has
you rarely
skills,
see my
he has
videos
the work
recommended.
ethic,
Like my
he has
videos,
the mentality
are organic as fuck. My shit don't get promoted.
Become a world champion, but obviously he has
YouTube
to.
been trying to shut me down about fucking 15
probably
times.
One of the toughest
9 copyright
fighters
strikes over
on
the
planet
holidays.
today
9
on Friday nights. But
Beat
he's
him
ready
all
for
with
it.
my copyright
And that's exactly who he is. So with a record of 19-4 and 8
also, I threatened a whole
knockouts,
bunch of lawsuits.
please
I'll be playing with
welcome
these
Carlos
motherfuckers, man.
the Solution
I will
Morales.
sue your ass. I will sue your ass. I be trying to sue everybody. I'm not even joking.
It's my second time doing this press conference thing, so I'm fairly new to this stuff. The first time I did this, I made a mistake. I said, I want to thank my promoter, Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. But at the time, he was not my promoter, so I guess it worked out. I'm part of Golden Boy now. So, but, you know, I'm really excited to be able to fight somebody like Jorge Linares. He's probably the best.
Y'all think it was Umar IFL? Umar got him?
In this,
he's the number one suspect.
In this era, he's won. You know,
anyway, back to boxing. Over under, this guy
knocks
out Linares. This is his opponent.
I'm just excited to be able to test my skills against a future Hall of Famer in the sport of boxing. So I'm happy for that. And I would like to thank Golden Boy Promotions, Robert Diaz. If it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't be here and being part of Golden Boy. I'm also excited to be in the Ryan Garcia card. You know, this kid is making a lot of noise in the sport of boxing, and I'm just happy that I was part of it. I fought him. We gave the fans a good fight, and we move on. So now my next task is to fight the future Hall of Famer Jorge Linares, and I'm going to give him a good fight that night, and hopefully we come out victorious. And I want to thank my team, Rod Davis, my trainer Joey, my brother Raul, and everybody that is here right now. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Carlos. So, like I was saying, you know, Jorge Linares has been in there with the best, and you know, he will go down as a Hall of Famer. He's a hard worker. He's dedicated. He's disciplined. And Friday night, again, will be a very, very tough fight.
You never know, man. It just seemed like anybody can beat up Jorge Linares. Like, he can beat a bunch of people, but they can also knock his ass out too.
So we're really, really looking forward to this matchup as the co-main event. He has an impressive record of 46-5 and 28 knockouts. Please welcome Jorge El Niño de Oro Linares.
I don't watch none of her shit though. But we spoke a couple times, business related, obviously, for you thirsty ass fuck boys.
I'm so excited and happy to be here. This is my first time in Honda Center, California. Thank you to all the support. I want to say.
I used to think she was an opportunist until we spoke.
Golden Boy. Thank
I was
you
like,
to all the
you a cool
support.
chick.
Roberto Diaz from Golden Boy, taking promotion from Japan. All my team Linares, Jose de la Cruz. Thank you to all the support. Thank you to all the fans. And I'm here. I'm ready to make amazing show with Carlos Morales this Friday, Valentine's Days, and this beautiful place and this amazing card. Also, good luck to Ryan Garcia. It's amazing. Good luck to all the boxers. We can make amazing show this Friday. Thank you to everyone.
For those who don't know, if Linares and Ryan Garcia win on Friday, they'll be fighting each other sometime, possibly in May, May or June.
That this co-main event will ignite and start up the festivities leading up to the main event, which I'm thrilled to be announcing right now. Francisco Fonseca, who represents a recent wave of young talents from Managua, Nicaragua, who have recently had much success in the sport.
He's a fighter. Oscar, it's not hard to say that he faced world champions. Gervonta Davis.
He's a former world title challenger.
Wins,
he has a great record. Man. He does have the skill. He has the power, the speed. He has it all, and he's been in there with some stiff competition that has tested his skills, that have taken him the distance that we feel that Francisco Fonseca will ultimately challenge and take Ryan Garcia to the next level. A fighter like Fonseca is a fighter who in this sport you never know what's going to happen. But that's who Fonseca is. He's a fighter who's always prepared. He's ready, and he's ready to go. So let me introduce to you, with a record of 25-2 and 19 knockouts, and this is a record that is against fighters who are world champions. Like for instance, he went up against Tank Davis, who a lot of people consider to be probably one of the best fighters out there right now at 130 or 135.
Also, is Fonseca alive? He's barely moved.
Took him several rounds. But
you ever play that Matrix video game?
Tough
on PlayStation 2.
Fighter,
the dude that be with Jada Pinkett character, he looked like him.
Like I said, with a record of 25-2, 19 knockouts,
Asian dude.
Francisco Fonseca. Francisco.
Buenos días a todos los medios presentes.
You know what? That's it. I'm going with Fonseca. That's it. King Rise finished.
Con Dios, primeramente todo.
That's it. I'm going with Fonseca.
Con Golden Boy Promotion, DAZN.
You heard it here first.
Con mi promotora, obviamente también Buffalo Boxing. Agradecido con el Team García por la oportunidad y obviamente pues vengo preparado para dar un gran espectáculo y obviamente primeramente Dios llevarnos el triunfo y obviamente pues estoy listo.
I can stream video games right now.
Good morning to all the media here. I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful as well to Golden Boy, to DAZN, to my promoter Buffalo Boxing. I'm also grateful to Team Garcia. I'm going to come prepared to give a great show, and God willing, I'm going to take the win. I'm ready for this.
Gracias.
Thank you.
So this next young man that I'm going to have the privilege of introducing, you know, I'm sure people know because you've seen the talent, you've seen the power, you've seen the speed. Every single fight, you know, we keep saying, well, is this the next test? Is this the guy that's going to give him that challenge? You know, that tough fight. We saw it on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez, where he blew out Duno with one single punch in the first 2 minutes of the first round. But yet people are still going to be skeptical of this young man's talent and what he really possesses. I know because I've seen it many times over and over. I've been in the sport of boxing for many years. I've experienced it myself, you know. But as you keep putting tougher challenges in front of him, for some reason, he keeps passing the test. And I myself had tough challenges until my last fight, day in and day out. And but that's what it takes to be great. And I believe this next young man, just like every fighter here on the podium, wants to be great. We all strive to be great, but these are the types of challenges we have to take to be great. And this Friday is no exception. He knows he's in a tough fight. He knows he has his critics. He knows he has his supporters. He knows he has it all. But one thing that he's very confident of and sure of is the love for the game, the love for boxing, the love for training, the love to be great. And that's one thing we must appreciate. So it is my pleasure to call up to the podium with a record of 19-0 and 16 knockouts, Ryan Garcia. Ryan.
Hey everybody, thank you for coming out. Thank you Golden Boy for throwing this event. Thank you the Honda Center, it's a dope building, sick. Thank you, where's he at? Where's the owner? I don't see him.
Maybe I should play some more video games on stream every now and then, make a little bit of money.
This is the year to show everybody that I got the skills and I got the talent and I got the mentality to become a world champion.
I got a whole command center right here.
Like I said, this year all I want to do is take on the big challenges. All I want to do is to show everybody and prove everybody that I put in so much work and so much determination every day, day in and day out. You know, I stay in shape. After my fights, I sacrifice a lot of things just to become a better fighter. So this is the first fight of 2020 with a great opponent, you know, Francisco Fonseca. Tough fighter, you know, been in there with a lot of good fighters and gave him a lot of good work. So
that is likely true,
gives everybody a chance to see how good I am. So I've worked hard for this fight.
We're going to talk Wilder Fury after this.
I gave it all I got, you know. No matter what, I was like, I'm going hard. You know, this guy's going to bring it, so I can't take nothing lightly. You know, I'm not looking forward to the next fight or the fights coming up. I'm looking forward to this guy right here. You know, I can't look past nobody, you know. So it's going to be a good one. Thank you guys for coming out, and let's put on the best show we can, right? Let's kill it. Let's show everybody why boxing is here to stay, and God bless everybody. Let's go.
All right. So forget pay-per-view. Forget pay-per-view. Subscribe to DAZN if you don't have it. What is it, over 100 fights now, Joe? Over 100 fights now you can watch on DAZN for the price of less than a pay-per-view. You get to watch Canelo, you get to watch Ryan, you get to watch Virgil Ortiz, you get to watch Brian Cobbs, you get to watch everyone on DAZN. So if you don't watch it on DAZN, come out here to the Honda Center, Valentine's Day. Still tickets available. They're going fast, like I said. So this concludes the press conference. Thank you very much for being here. and we'll pose the fighters for pictures. Thank you.
Yeah, likely all the King Rye fans are in school. You know, he's got those million, whatever, Instagram followers that they always like to talk about. I like him, though. He's getting better on the microphone. He's humble. You know, he acknowledges when he don't look good.
Hi, we're gonna do the.
You know, and he's got all the, you know, he can be a very good, he can be a star. You know, obviously he's got to keep the ladies at a distance, you know, if he want to, you know, like just remain focused. I'm looking forward to the Blair Cobbs fight. We are going to look at the card, and after we look at the card, we're going to talk about the Wilder Fury 2 stuff that just came out, and it's a lot of it. A lot of Wilder Fury 2 stuff just came out about a couple hours ago. The whole TV schedule for next week is out. The announcers, the commentary team, the analysts, all of it is out. So once again, the winner of Ryan Garcia versus Francisco Fonseca is going to take on the winner of, well, Jorge Linares is supposed to be. And then the winner is going to move on to a title shot. Likely the WBO. Blair Cobb's opponent. Oh, yes, they're coming up next. Hopefully we can see a push. Look at Cobbs. He getting ready. He knows some shit's about to go down. African dude said he was going to fuck him. No bullshit. He said it. Hey, he said it. I don't care if it was broken English or what. He said it. Shit. I mean, he did say he was going to fuck him up too, but, you know. Ooh, yeah. Go ahead, Flair. Flair scared? Oh, no, he didn't just call security. Oh, I thought he tried to call security. Like, yo, I'm not facing the O. Boy, Flair scared. I think he's scared, y'all. Y'all think he chicken shit? Look, the African dude showed up in slippers. And like some bodega denim. Ooh, it's on. Shh, shut up.
Face forward first. Cameras first.
I don't care what y'all say. Flair looked like he's scared. Oh, Flair looked scared, yo.